Hey guys, welcome back to MummysCenter. My name is Anne.
My name is Agnes.
Okay, so today we're going to be discussing on something in MummysCenter. And before you click on our video, make sure you are 18 years and above because we don't want children watching our videos actually. And the topic we'll be discussing today is something we would have done a long time ago, but this is also a perfect time to actually discuss it because before you become a mom, something must have transpired for you to become a mom. So today we'll be talking about sex in marriage, intimacy in marriage, so to say. So we'll be right back after the break. Welcome back. So like I said earlier, we'll be discussing on intimacy in marriage. This is something that we cannot shy away from. This is something that we need to discuss it as a couple, as married people. And let me laugh first. Well, in Africa, people don't like talking about sex.
It's because of the environment and how we were brought up.
Yes.
The conservative kind of nature.
Yeah.
So for you, it's like a taboo. We know that our parents are actually having sex, but it's not something that they can own up
to it or discuss it.
And somehow they have passed that tradition to us.
And then but this is something that we really have to discuss it. People really need to know about it. And we should try as much as possible not to be shy of discussing things like this. Because
well, I think it depends on you as an individual. There are certain individuals that are not very comfortable with certain topics.
Yeah.
So, you can just have sex and not talk about it.
Okay. So, do you have any questions you want to throw?
Yeah, I'm going to be throwing. I'm going to be asking you a lot of questions.
Okay, no problem. I'm here. I'll try as much as possible to answer them.
Okay, so, do you think it's okay for couples to have timetable for, for companionship? Today is the day we would have sex 3 times in a week and just, not being spontaneous, just being religious with your timetable.
Wow. Timetable.
Yeah, some people actually timetable.
Yeah, some people
we have timetable for
this
sex. Yeah.
But most times, it can be spontaneous. Sometimes you could just feel like you want to do it. Sometimes you could just be alone and you just feel like you want to do it. I don't think. For those that actually have it, if it works for them, it's perfectly okay. But I don't think couples should actually have a timetable for it. Okay, you can actually put it at the back of your mind that, okay, this week maybe we'll have 3 times or twice, and then you could just start imagining it. Do you get?
Yeah.
Because this thing has to do with the mind.
Okay.
This thing has to do with, it's not something you just wake up in the morning and then you do. For men, it's very okay for them. At any time you come at them, they are ready.
Yeah.
But for women, you have to. There's this thing that in Nigeria, before you actually you have to beg for 10 minutes. You end up with that, you have to beg very well. But as a man, you should be able to be speaking those words to your wife because she actually starts it from her head. Yeah. It's not something that
you're trying to put her in the mood.
In the mood.
Yeah.
In the morning, you could just send her when you're in your office, you could just send her one very lovely text message. And then she starts preparing her mind.
This whole sex thing, I feel that whatever works for
you
as a couple, because you can't condition people to say, oh, this is how it should be done, or this is how it should not be done. But for me, the one that I'm not very comfortable with is the timetable, because I've heard people talk about timetable. I feel that timetable makes it rigid.
Yes. And whether you're in the mood or you're not in the mood,
because you have to, that obligation, it has been stated, so it has to be that period. But if you just leave it anytime,
you could just do it at any time. It's better it is opened. It is better it is opened for the couples to actually decide, because it's actually a mood kind of thing.
Yeah. But sorry that I'm laughing.
Okay.
But why do husbands, if you want to have quiet time with your husband, why does it translate to?
That is the way they are brainwashed. Seriously, Exactly. That is the way their
Like
brain
you
works.
you cannot just say, oh, let me leave.
Yes.
It's like
I
you're
know.
looking for trouble.
It's actually like that. It's like that with men generally. But you
I
see,
always have this conversation with my husband. I'm like, I just want to lean on you, nothing more. He says a lie. So I don't know. For him, anytime he sees it as a signal, and for me, truly, it's not a signal. I just want, sometimes I just want to
women
hug
love
him.
cuddles.
I just want to hold him close and
that is all.
yes.
But men just translate it to you once it's like, see, men are watching our videos. See, it's not all the time your wife comes to you for cuddles, for hugs, for kisses, that she actually wants sex. Please just put it at the back of your mind. Sometimes, yes, she wants cuddle, just cuddle her. And that is okay. So, but and then I wanted to talk about something because a lot of people feel they are married to you. It is their right, so at any time they need it, you should just be readily available. Sometimes you at that moment you might not really be in the mood, and women are always tired.
Yes, because we have motherhood to take care
Yes.
of, you have the home front to take care of, and you are busy thinking, your brain is thinking like 100 things at the same time. You are thinking of, oh, I haven't done this, I haven't done that. Sometimes you don't even have
the time,
the thought of sex. It
At
comes
all.
maybe much later when you're relaxed or you're idle, you're not doing anything. That's when you can. But I don't know how men they can be busy and they'll be thinking about part of the business is that.
Yes.
So it's just, I don't know. Well, anything that rocks your boat. But I just feel that timetable. Well, and I heard someone say that for the older couple, like couples who have spent like maybe 15 years in marriage, that they do that because they don't want to forget. Life, you can get so busy with life and forget not to be with your partner. So that's why they have that timetable.
Oh wow.
So it sort of reminds them that, oh, I have a partner that I must meet their needs. So that's why they do that. But I feel that younger couples, they shouldn't even go on to do the
timetable stuff.
Thing. Just in fact, new couples, like any moment, that's why you shouldn't keep your relative shouldn't stay with you immediately you're married.
At least for 1 year.
Yeah.
At least for
Even
1 year.
If
just
they can do without getting pregnant.
What about womb watchers? When you have family or they're actually watching your stomach.
Because I feel that even if I wanted a child immediately, but my child didn't come immediately.
Yes.
Yeah, I had the moment of thinking about that, but I think I enjoyed my marriage better because we were just two in the house. We go out, we were very close, and that period sort of brought us together. So I think that for younger couple, I'm talking about people who are married 23, 22.
Yes.
Like if you can just wait, get to know your spouse
very
better,
well.
And and in terms of the sex, know what your partner likes and what your partner, just discover your partner at that period. It will be really, really nice.
And then again, I want to talk about women. See, stop faking orgasm. It's true. Because a lot of women just fake it. Even when the man is not actually satisfying them, they just fake it, and that is all. See, teach the man. If he doesn't know your G-spot or you just teach him, let him know, okay, hey babes, maybe next time you will have done this, or you can actually direct him while doing it. It's not the one that the man will just do it and then he'll just stand up, then you fake okay. At the end of the day, you're deceiving yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're not really enjoying it, and that is why you see some women not really liking sex that much because they feel it's not enjoyable.
Well, I think that this is me thinking. I think that it starts from upbringing. The thing is, Africans are being taught to not own up to their truth. In fact, when it comes to sex, there's this hush, like even from your teenage years, you begin to see sex as a sin. Yeah, sex is not a sin, but it's the timing that makes it a sin. So if we can't encourage our girls, our boys that, oh, you see this thing is very beautiful, but this is not the time for it. You know, talk to them about, let's not hide anything, let's be open. The dangers of sex, give it to them. The cons, the pros, whatever, give it to them and tell them that there's that waiting room. You need to wait. This is why you are waiting. You are not, well, we're telling you to wait, not because we are trying to take something from you. No, this period, you don't need it this period. Go ahead and achieve other things with your life at this your waiting period. Then when the time for sex comes,
you even be tired.
That way you have opened their mind. They are now beginning to anticipate, and you know, they have a lot of information going in for this. But when you hide all this information, and truly if you ask those who waited before having sex, they find it difficult. They are the ones that actually fake the whatever. They are the ones who don't like truly
should I say what's the word now?
They are the ones who don't truly
experience it.
They experience the fullness of everything, because the way they've been told to keep themselves, they told them, I think, very harshly.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do this. It's very bad. It's a sin. It would affect most of the ladies. If you ask them, most of the ladies who don't enjoy sex and have gone for therapy, it's as a result of what was fed to them.
Oh wow.
Like when we were growing up, we said, don't let a man touch you.
It's already when he touches you, you become pregnant automatically.
So and some people, because of that, they hate men. Not like, oh, I hate men, but I hate a man because he will get me pregnant. And that thing, if you, a lot of ladies that I've actually spoken to who kept themselves for marriage, they have this difficulty, except they go out and, you know, speak to a therapist who talks them back and say, no, sex is meant to be enjoyed, not enjoy. You don't have to fake anything. Giving them the true experience of what they should have found out for themselves, but because of the environment. And I feel that mothers should do more for their daughters.
Yeah, so that they will prepare their minds for marriage.
Yes, this is Gen Z. This is not Gen X or Gen.
Yes, exactly.
This generation, in fact, if you don't even give it to them, they will find it for themselves.
Because the internet is there. They could just go on. Yeah, they could just go
So
on.
we should even if we have like a forum to talk to other women of our age bracket, we'll see that some women are still struggling in that area. They don't, it's just like they can't come out and air their dirty linen. But inside their
they
bedroom,
know what they are going through.
They know what they are going through. So I feel that women should be
more spoken about it.
Yes, even if like a cycle, your small group
or your friend.
I feel you shouldn't give out all the information. You know women now. They are helping you today. Tomorrow you will hear your gist outside.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
if you would get like a therapist that would, you know, and the therapist you're getting to, make sure is someone that, in fact, tell that therapist that you want to sign NDA so that they don't go out.
Confidential,
because this therapist, you hear them giving other people's,
they will use you as example.
Yes, so if you sign that thing and that therapist tries you sue that person. But we need to come out and speak more and do more. If it's for us to have trainings.
Yes, it's true.
Yes, so that you are in the marriage, so that you can experience the fullness of marriage. I mean,
so I want to talk about something. Women initiating sex in marriage. Yes, a lot of women feel it is not their duty to actually initiate it and all that. But it's good to actually initiate it, because it will also make the man feel sort of loved. Do you get? He'll feel, oh wow, I'm not the only one actually wanting this woman, but she wants me as much as I want her. Like, you can actually share it in a ratio 1 to 10. Like, if your husband initiates 6 times, you should be able to initiate like 4 times, so that it will make it like look like a balanced something. You shouldn't be all so boring. So that boils down to, like, if you want to initiate it, for instance, now, do you go all about being sexy, like looking so fine, dressing in a particular way?
Well, everything. I feel that anything that works for you, like I always say, is not all how do they say that saying? Not all round peg or something about peg. It's not the same. whatever works for me might not
Work
actually work for you, but
another.
it's okay for you to find out what works for you. If it's for you to, that's why it still boils down to the fact that if you don't have many people in your house, it could be your body language.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe if it's just you and your children, you can just wear your, there's how you just come out and you're just gonna be like, what is this?
But again, we discussed earlier on that sometimes you just want hugs, sometimes you just want, and then the men will translate it to something else. But at this point in time, how do you now initiate proper one that the man will not think? Because if you tell them that, okay, like if you actually come to your husband today and say, it was just hugs I wanted, or just cuddles, and the next time you're trying to initiate in that same manner,
no,
the man will be like,
you would have
you'd be like, I
like
don't
for
understand
me,
this woman.
I know that my hugs are innocent hugs, my cuddles are innocent cuddles, so it doesn't mean anything. So but when you see me dressed, like maybe I'm wearing my bikini and all of that, you know that normally I wouldn't come like to that. You wanting hug. Do you get?
Yeah.
So some people, if you know how to communicate your feeling, or if you feel that maybe you're too shy to speak to your husband, why not send him a text?
No, but that works
like,
actually.
Can you meet me in the bedroom?
Yeah, and that's perfect actually. That's very good.
Because I mean, sometimes those ones are actually heavy for you to say. Like for the men, it's very they know how to
they've been created. They're
wired that way.
Yeah, that way.
So for them, it's not very difficult. They know how to. In fact, they just know how to call you to
to it.
Come and do your marital duties.
It's true, actually.
Yeah. So, cause my husband would say spousal duties.
Oh wow. No, but that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
it's something that we can't run away because we're already married, and that's the essence of it. So,
but what, is it okay for you as a married woman not to want sex? And how do you communicate it to your spouse? I mean, sometimes you're not in the mood. So how do you now communicate to your husband that, see, can you leave me alone?
Okay, you can actually do it in a very subtle manner instead of being so harsh about it,
so that he doesn't feel
bad. Because at that moment, the man is actually in the mood for it. You could just give him hugs and explain, oh baby, I'm so tired right now, I won't be able to do this. Just maybe towards early hours, or maybe later in the day, or when I've rested a bit. Because women, we have a lot of activities during the day.
Yeah.
You're awake, you're cooking, you're preparing kids for school runs. Me, most times I feel relaxed when I've sent my kids to school and I'm back home. Unfortunately, your spouse will not be home at that time. He would have gone to work. But that is the time the woman is more relaxed and she feels okay, she needs it now, but the spouse is not there. So I feel maybe you can actually communicate with him when he comes back. He wants it, you're like, okay, let's see how we'll do it. But right now I'm seriously tired, like I'm so tired. But you talk to him in a very subtle way. You just give him hugs, you give him kisses. Sometimes again, let me tell you, sometimes like when you actually want it, you might be tired, but you could start by telling him, okay, can you just give me some massage? Do you get? By the time he's actually giving you massage gently on your back, you won't even know when you are giving in. Because yes, you won't even know when you give in. Or there are actually things that may help you to relax. Yeah, sometimes it could be it could be the massages. Sometimes you want him to help you check some stuff on your face, and then by the time he's doing it, you see yourself actually falling in the mood. Yeah. So it's a way of knowing how to.
It's just about I mean, it's your spouse, she's your partner, he's your partner, you already know the person. And you know how best to communicate whatever your feeling is. So just make sure, if you know you're mute, just make sure that, I'm communicating, maybe not with words, but maybe with my actions or certain things that I do that sends the message to him. And our husbands should at least pick up signals. Sometimes not by.
They don't understand signals sometimes.
Sometimes.
So
you should know your spouse and know the various signals she says to you at different times. You know, when even when she's angry and she's not saying, you should be able to pick up the signal. Even when she wants you to keep her company, you should know those signals.
This particular conversation is a big one. I want to see it in the comment section.
Yes, we want people to help us. You can tell us, how do you think it's best for women to communicate to their spouse that I'm actually in need of you?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So please just put it in the comment section. We want to discuss more on it in the comment section. So if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please kindly do so. And if you are an old subscriber, thank you so much for sticking by us. We love you so much. Don't forget to drop your comments, because this is a very, very interesting conversation, and we too want to learn from you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.